The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a squad out of the Pac-12, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Boise State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. To throw, it's Cano. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Nevada's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Cano. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Broncos looking to run some tempo here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Spins away from defenders. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Again, they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And here comes the punter onto the field. With the return, it's Knight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
2nd down play coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. but there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Broncos looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Cano. Looking right. This one caught. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
Ah, the hammer. Second down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick throw, testing the middle. Who makes the grab? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Cano. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Broncos have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Broncos are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Broncos looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Tight end makes the grab. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this conference, just another typical Pac-12 championship game. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Pac-12 Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Broncos will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Knight. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. And the Broncos come up to the line in the hurry-up. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And they've got him, a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Looking to throw again. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Checks this down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Cano. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Dunks it down to the back. Caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And the offense will stay out there. They are 2 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground.
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz. But instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And they'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Boise State. And they will claim the second half lead. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense not pressing this time. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. They continue to march toward a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No chance to catch him. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Option look. It's Cano. And it just keeps it. It's taken down behind the line.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's that defense shifting again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Cano. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Wolfpack. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, BSU. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The punting unit on the field after the 3rd down incompletion. Running it back, it's Knight. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Back to pass. It's Cano. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And now another deep ball here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Oh, Chris. receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, they put a lot of points on the board, Kirk. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.